This is Israel's 9/11 moment.
This is the 9/11 of Israel.
This is our 9/11, a spokesman said.
Israel's 9/11.
This is, as someone said, our 9/11.
Now, some are calling this Israel's 9/11. And, of course, when 9/11 happened, there was a seismic shift in the world.
This is Israel's 9/11 because corporate media says it is. And if they keep on saying it, and they will, well, then it becomes the truth in the minds of those who hate truth.
This is Israel's 9/11.
This is 10 times worse right now than 9/11.
This is Israel's 9/11.
This is an all-out war. This was their 9/11.
You know, we talked about 9/11. I think this is worse than 9/11 for Israel. In so many respects, this is so much more devastating for Israel than even we experienced after 9/11.
What happened in Israel is Israel's 9/11.
And I call this massacre that happened in the southern of Israel is even worse than 9/11. This is our 9/11.
It's our 9/11. We should all understand it. It's our 9/11, and from today on, things will never be in Israel as they were.
This is Israel's 9/11 moment.
This is the Pearl Harbor of Israel. This is the 9/11 of Israel.
In terms of scale, Israel has just experienced its 9/11. In terms of shock, Israel has just experienced its Pearl Harbor.
And if you're Americans and want to compare this to something in American history, then this could be a 9/11 and a Pearl Harbor wrapped into one. But you could say that it is a 9/11 and a Pearl Harbor together for us.
Israeli military says the attacks launched by Hamas on Saturday are like the 2001 terrorist attacks on the United States. This is our 9/11, a spokesman said.
You have said that this attack of October 7th is your 9/11. Can you explain what that means to an American audience and what the scope of this is in your country?
Sadly, since I said it, it turned out to be 10 times bigger than 9/11, because till now we suffered 900 fatalities. So proportionally, because the Israel's population is smaller than 10 million people, it's like having more than 30,000 American fatalities.
This is the 9/11 of the Israelis. This is the 9/11 of the Israelis.
In a way, this is our 9/11.
This is a 9/11 moment for the Jewish Israeli people.
And this is precisely why this atrocity is Israel's 9/11. From now, nothing will be as it was. I promise you.
I think the Israelis have always had the moral high ground, and I think they still do.
I think your reference to 9/11 is apt, because we're in a moment right now of grief and trauma.
A lie told often enough becomes the truth. And Americans, they're too smart. They're not going to believe anything until they first see it on TV.